Hello, viewers. Welcome to this episode of the CB Podcast. Here's what's on my mind this week. First up, I want to talk about my bike ride. So I took a bike ride recently, and that was on July 13, 2024. The goal for this bike ride was to bike the Ontario Pathways Trail. I did have a good amount of liquid to hydrate. Took some breaks along the way, and made it to the end in Phelps, New York. I got power line photos, which should now be posted on my Facebook page for my Facebook users. I said I was going to take a lunch break. Unfortunately, Phelps, New York is basically a ghost town when it comes to fast food restaurants. The only town that had fast food restaurants was Geneva, New York, which required me to bike all the way there. I turned around at the Phelps, New York part of the trail, and then I was following Google Maps, and it was directing me off the trail, and it told me to take some road to get there, I was taking this one road, and then which I didn't know there was going to be like steep hills, or like there were the road was like had steep hills which I couldn't even bike. It was hard to bike the hills because I would get so hard because it was hard, and I don't usually bike the roads unless there was a detour posted. But other than that, I should have not biked on the road, but I had to. But I ended up doing it because Google Maps was. I said it to the Wendy's in Geneva, New York, and that was part of one of the roads I had to take to get there. But then I ended up wanting to get back onto the trail, and but then I was getting so hungry so I had to take a lot of roads to get I took a lot of roads to get just to get to Geneva, New York, and in the end I realized that there was a better way to do it. Instead of me taking like multiple roads to get to there, I should have done next time, if I ever go to do this again, next time I will take County Road 4 and take that towards Geneva rather than taking several other roads down to Geneva. So that's something I'm gonna remember to do next time. So next time I'll when I get to the end of the trail, and I want to take a lunch break, I just turn around and take the trail to County Road 4 crossing, and then take that all the way to Geneva, New York. And I felt a sense of relief once I got to the Wendy's in Geneva, New York, and boy, it was. And then after that, I had to. Well, getting back on the trail was hard because I had to go more back roads on more roads to get there. My mom was like really worried, started to feel worried because I was and we were, and it was actually, and that was a day we were gonna have some guests coming over for dinner that day and that night. So she was worried that I wasn't, so she was kind of worried that I wasn't gonna make it to the back to the start of the trail in Canandaigua and be able to be there in time, get there in time. So I tried to really bike and try to make sure I could get there in time. In the end, I was able to get back, and back in enough time. This bike ride, there was definitely one thing I could have done that could have made it better. The trail's pretty good, but there was also there was like one part of the trail that there was like part where it was like that there was a sign on the one part side that said that that you can't trespass or something like that, and you had to. I don't know what it because it was going. Maybe it was going through a property or something, and also the path surface was also challenging too. Some of it was gravel, some of it was it kind of was ground, some of it was trail surface, grass, gravel. Some of it was even mud. Was even mud. There was some muddy part. Some parts of it. Some parts were was even. I even had to bike through mud too. I mean, like there were mud markings in the trail too. On the some of the parts of the trail too, there was like mud I had to go bike through, and that was, which caused my bike to, which ended up causing my bike and my shoes to get really extremely dirty, and that was really horrible, and that was horrible. I don't think that, but unfortunately, it was on the trail, and I couldn't avoid, and there was no way to avoid it, and I had to bike through the mud to get just to be able to get just to bike the trail. For now, this is the last of the new bike trails that I wanted to that I have discovered, and now but I can't now. Now I'm saying now what? Now the reason I'm saying for now is because Canada, the town of Canandaigua is still, well, they still have a plant. They're planning on extending the Auburn Trail from Farmington to link from where it ends in Farmington to link it and hope and find a way to link it to the Ontario Pathways, the start of the Ontario Pathways Trail. That will be my next one if that does end up happening and it gets completed, and if it gets completed. Next, I want to talk about the 7 collaborations. So me and Jane, I did our 7 collaboration. Which you can go check, which you can go onto the onto the channel, and you can go to the Bird-Vice collaborations playlist, and it will be listed in that and it should be in and it will be in that playlist, and you can go check it out. So if you haven't watched it yet, you can go to the Bird-Vice the playlist called Bird-Vice collaborations, and that is where you will find you will be able to, and that's where you can find the collaboration videos too. So definitely go there and go to that playlist and check out that video, because it's kind of as I know it's very awesome, and it was a great but this collaboration was great. I mean the theme, we chose a good theme. We had fun. It was fun, and actually, we already know what we're gonna do for our 8th collaboration. For me and Jay Knight's 8th collaboration, we're gonna do race cars. We're gonna basically do a race car. We're gonna make your own race car, and make your own race car build theme. So basically, me and Jay Knight are gonna each make our own race cars using Lego car chassis, and basically making and both of us are gonna make our own cars based off of our Lego building skills. So I think that's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm excited. It's something different that we haven't done yet, that we haven't done before, and I'm excited. I think that's going to be an awesome theme for an awesome idea for our 8th collaboration. Now we do not know when our 8th collaboration is happening, but when I have some details, I will mention it. I will definitely mention it on an episode. So yeah. Next up, Music Channel is now going personal. What do I mean by what does that mean? Well, basically, I've had this music channel. So I have my music channel, which was under my name, and I started, which I started back, like started the beginning of last year, and basically that music channel was basically a way that it served as a way for me to make music, to share my music passion, and write songs and put them up there and have people listen to them. And now, but recently, I as I thought about it more, I was like, well, maybe it's, and I ended up deciding to turn it into a personal account, because why would I? Because I think it's, I don't think I should. I can't. I don't, having two channels under my name is hard. Is definitely not is hard, because I mean, having just one channel under my name just to watch any YouTube video, and then and the other one under my name for a music channel. I mean, why have two separate channels when just one channel can be for music videos and watching all different types of YouTube videos? That was part of the decision I made to take my music channel account and use it and now I'm going to use it to browse YouTube, and also, but still also be able to put my music videos up also, so I can still put up music videos on there when I do, but I can also use it as a way to browse YouTube also. So yeah. Next up, Neutron City is being rebuilt. So now in one of the last episodes, a while back, I mentioned how Neutron City, how I officially ended Neutron City, and that it was because because I ended up creating, and not because I ended up creating my own account, and then which I ended up losing the old Neutron City Minecraft world, the old city world, Neutron City Minecraft world. So, and but then most recently, I decided to go back into Minecraft, and I decided that I wanted to revamp that I wanted to restart Neutron City, but do it in a different way. So recently I've been just working on a new version of Neutron City, but instead of doing it on a flat world, I decided to end up doing it on an infinite world where it has river streams, and where it has rivers and lakes and trees and mountains and all different landscape features. So, and I think that's probably what I could have done with the old with the old Neutron City world, but I wasn't. But at that time, I was not. I didn't know. I just decided I wanted to create the river stream on my own, and do it myself. And now, if I'm gonna have power lines to this new world, I don't know how. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make that happen. That part of it happen, but so we'll see. So I guess we'll have to see how that goes, I guess, and I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Maybe stay tuned. So you might want to stay tuned, because I'm gonna be starting to start to rebuild Neutron City, but in a new way. Yeah. Also, I got a new phone. Yes, so recently we just got our new phone. We upgraded to our new phones, and we upgraded to iPhone 15 Pro, and here it is. And here is my new phone with my, and it's which you can, hopefully you can see that, hopefully see that it has three camera lenses right here, and it's and I did choose and I decided to go with an outer box case because because I was definitely not satisfied with the case I had on my old phone when I got my old when I had the iPhone 13. So hopefully this, I think I definitely like this. And now what's cool about this phone well is on the side right here. This is what's called the action button, which you can which if you when you so that you can set this to do different things, like say like so you can set it to open an app, to add a shortcut to open a certain app, or you can have it activate a certain like silent mode or something, or any kind of sort of feature. So, and now for me, I decided to make this do. I have this action button because I'm a grocery stocker at Wegmans, and people always, and I get customers asking me questions of where products are, and I have to go to the Wegmans app. Well, I decided to have this action button when I hold it down, that it opens the Wegmans app, so that I can so I can just hold it down and it will go to the app, and I can easily type in what the customer is looking for, and that's so definitely I'm definitely happy. It's definitely cool how this the iPhone 15 Pro has an action button that you can customize it to do certain things. I customized mine to set that when I hold it down, it opens the Wegmans app, so that when I'm working with customers, I don't have to open my phone, go into an app folder, and then go to the Wegmans app. I just hold it down, and then it brings me right to the Wegmans app. So that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool button. It's a pretty cool button, I have to say. So I definitely I do like this new phone. I mean, now the color of the main phone is titanium blue or something. So, and I thought, I also like, in this case I actually like this case too, because it's an outer box case, which I love out, which outer box is definitely a better brand of case to have than say like the one I had on my 13, which was a liquid silicone material case, and that was not cool. So this is cool. But this is cool, and I like blue. And blue's a good color, so I like it, and I like it. This is my new phone. My new phone, everyone.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Savvy Podcast, and I will see you in the next episode. So, until then, see you next time.